shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. Downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
I'm Dan from Maryland Double Deckers, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Wow, he was fast. He talked so fast. I almost didn't get a chance to flip myself over there. All right, good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, May 14th. It's movie day. I'm your host, Danny Gurry. It is finally here. We're going to be at the movies tonight. Hope you're going to join us. All right, here's what's on the show today. We got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. I'm going to highlight some of the events going on throughout the week and this weekend. We've got Local Compass. It is, I sit down with Alexandra and Perla from Antietam World Travel Service talking about some great trips coming up for next year that you can put on your calendar. There's some information nights we're going to talk about. And of course, we have Alaska in June of 2026. I would love for you to join me and Mama Cone and Ashley and friends that we're gathering together. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I've got Samantha from the FNP. We're talking the Kids Expo, which is this Sunday. And I'm going to be out there as well. So I want to say good morning to Christy Wood. Thank you so much for checking in this morning. And good morning to Mama Cone. Raindrops are angel tears of joy. You know, we do have to figure out a way to enjoy and feel good about the rain. Of course, hopefully my garden is going to survive all the moisture. Good morning to Beth from Scott Key Center. Hope today is amazing for you as well and everyone at Scott Key Center. I have to thank Mama Cone's friend, Lori, put me in touch with a lady who has donated 8 huge boxes of brand new dresses for Scott Key Center ladies to look fabulous for the prom that is happening at the end of June. And I opened them yesterday. Oh, they're going to look smashing. It's going to be excellent. But I said to Beth, you're going to have to come pick them up because I can only fit 4 of the boxes in my car. And we're going to do a big thank you video for those donations, of course. All right, don't forget the proceeds from Good Morning Frederick merch. This is T-shirts, Bluetooth speakers, keychains, all that stuff goes to Big Tree Memorial Fund. The shop is open today through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can stop by and purchase And not only am I grateful for you helping, because I can't do it without you, but I know Big Tree Memorial would be is grateful as well. All right, let's get the show started, and then we'll jump right into morning roundup. A big old thank you to Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick. They're open daily, noon to 9 p.m. While you're there, you could get a hot pretzel or iced coffee. And they've got those amazing cola floats. And I know the weather's not great for Rita's. Well, what you can do is grab that app. You know, it's not great for standing out in line, but that's okay. You do the app, you do your order, you just walk right up to the side window, pick it up, back in your car, because there's no reason not to have Rita's. 538 West South Street in Frederick. All right, let's see what's happening in Frederick with our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Howdy, how are you?
I am great. How are you today?
Well, still dealing with the sniffles, but dealing with the dry hacking and not being able and the sinus pressure. I mean, maybe the weather's not helping a whole lot, but it's just it is. And then the worst thing was I ate an Oreo cookie before we came on, and I'm like, oh, I hope nobody gets. I was like talking like this now, so nobody can see whether or not there's still Oreo cookie in my mouth, right? Oh, well.
It's good breakfast.
It is what it is. It is what it is. So I'm excited about tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited about tonight. I just got a text from Chris. The computer is giving me a problem. It's stuck on updating mode.
Always something with that boy. Always something. So I'll tell you what, we'll get to this. I have to drive to, I have another job now. I got a little part-time job, which is 5 days a week, but it's still a part-time job.
Okay.
I have to drive. I drive every day to LaVale, Maryland.
Where's LaVale, Maryland?
On the other side of Cumberland, where it's flooding. So
wow. Why?
Yep.
What do you do? What's the part-time job?
I work for a company that has a contract with a concrete type of, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but basically what I do is I drive up for this. It's a state highway contract. And they make concrete cylinders, and they make asphalt boxes and little cores and stuff to make sure that all that is safe, that it's under the, they have a contract with other companies too. Like if it's a building, like say you're building a building and they want to make sure that the concrete is solid. So they take core samples and they test them. And this company in Frederick, Specialized Engineering, will test the samples. And, so it's just basically I drive up, I reach into this big tub of stuff, pull out the concrete, and drive it back. So, but
do you drive your own vehicle, or do they give you a vehicle?
I have a vehicle that I drive. That's it's a nice vehicle. I'm not saying it's just an older vehicle with a lot of miles on it, because it's 200 miles. It's 200 miles each, 100 miles each way. So,
wow.
But I was a little leery because Linda's been sending me these pictures of how much flooding there's going on up there.
Yeah, I mean, this rain has been crazy. Even my sister in South Carolina, she's getting ready to move back up here to Maryland, and she said it's been raining for like 4 days.
Yeah. I mean, it just isn't going to stop, but we need it to stop because farmers still need to get some corn in the ground and stuff. So
yeah, I mean, I did not realize when it was calling for rain earlier. I said to Mom yesterday, I didn't realize it was going to be like this soaking, continual 2-day solid rain. I thought, we'd have little peaks of sunshine, but no.
Well, hopefully we will soon,
All right.
But yeah, so I was a little worried about driving up there today, but because of the flooding. But I've been told if you turn around, don't drown. So we'll make sure we're safe so I can get to the movie tonight. So
yes. We need you in one piece for the
yes,
movies. I'm
yes.
excited. It's gonna be fun.
I have a feeling I'll fall asleep during the movie.
I guarantee you I will. So.
Okay. All right, so yeah, to kind of do the news bit a little bit, we had Chuck Jenkins in the studio this morning and talked about the shooting with Corporal Morton. Did you know him?
I do know him.
Okay.
I have interviewed him and his father both, but separately. I thought that was him when I was walking by, and of course didn't want to say anything at the time. So it was Corporal Morton. Yes.
Yeah. And
so how is what's happening with that?
Well, the sheriff said that they are investigating. So we were kind of given some other information that they are investigating their part of the shooting is what the sheriff is doing. So they're doing an internal investigation. They reached out right after it happened to the Maryland Attorney General, who they said, look, we want you to, this was not they didn't kill anybody. So it wasn't a mortal shooting. I think that's the word, right? So the AG declined to do anything about it, according to Sheriff Jenkins. So they're doing their internal investigation. He has seen the body footage. The Frederick City Police are investigating the other part of it with the young man and the disturbance. I say young man because I don't know anything more about him. But Sheriff Jenkins said, look, if you were to see the body footage camera, you would know that he did everything by the book. He tried to de-escalate the situation. He even said, would you please drop the knife? And the guy didn't. And so they have a 21-foot rule. Hey, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chris Michaels. There he is.
I hate technology.
Glad that he's here.
Technology.
So to wrap that part up, I mean, he said that he did everything he could. He mentioned that they have a 21-foot rule that a person with a knife within 21 feet of you can stab you, and before you can pull your service revolver or weapon. He said everything was done right, and he will be back in. They give him time off, right? They gave him a mandatory kind of, hey, you got to take some time off, evaluate your own situation, talk to whomever you need to talk to a psychologist, and then then he gets to determine whether or not when he wants to come back to work.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the thing is, and as I said, and we were talking about the other day, nobody wants to shoot anybody. Right. Like, I mean, it's not a fun thing. So everybody does need that time to, deal with the fact that this situation happened. So thankfully it doesn't happen often here in Frederick. So, it's kind of few and far between, which we prefer. But we hope Corporal Morton is okay and able to return to work because he's an excellent sheriff's deputy. So.
And the other thing was, Chris and I mentioned yesterday, why was he there? He was just, they drive through Frederick City all the time. The deputies do, and he was flagged down. He, according to the sheriff, he actually pulled over, and then because I asked the question, did he alert anybody back home, so to speak, that he got flagged down and dealing with the situation inside Frederick City? And he said he actually pulled over and texted to somebody that happened. Then he got on his radio when he got out, talked to his mother first. And Sheriff Jenkins says, according to the body cam footage, it was a little hard to understand her in that conversation. But again, Sheriff Jenkins says that everything was done by the book, and Corporal Morton did his training and did it well. So he was very happy.
And the first person he called was his mom. Oh, jeez, that's interesting. Yeah.
No, who are you talking about? No,
Who
no,
called their?
the mother was there. She called the police. She's the one who flagged him down.
Oh, she called
The guy with the guy who was wielding the
right,
knife
right,
was
right.
her-
Gotcha. I thought you
his
meant
mother.
Corporal
No,
Morton called his mom.
no.
I was
Oh, I'm
gonna be
sure he
like,
did.
oh,
I hope he did.
yeah, yeah.
Don't know that one. You know him personally. You might want to reach out and ask. Did you
I
call your mom?
will. Well, let me just tell you, she has his mother, who is married to the man running for sheriff, Gary Morton. Survived her husband for 28 years, I guess, in the sheriff's department, and son in the sheriff department. I can't believe the other son I thought was a lawyer or something like that. But anyway, so yeah.
Well, isn't that a twist of
Yeah,
right?
I'm
The
not
guy.
sure on that. You don't quote me on that.
Okay. Well, what?
Actually, he might also be law enforcement of another branch. I can't remember, but
Okay.
that woman has been through plenty. So yeah, I'm sure he did call his mother, but for different reasons. All
Yeah.
right. Well, welcome, Chris.
Well, thank you. Having computer problems again. Didn't think I'd make it on, but I made it on.
You made it
it's
on.
funny. It's funny when it says updating 99% and it stays at 99% for about 5 or 6 minutes. Doesn't this stupid computer know I got to be on Good Morning Frederick? Hurry up. It never listens to me when I talk to it. It's like my kids. Anyway.
Well, are you excited to see the never-ending story tonight?
I'm excited to be around our friends and you and Bob. I'm excited about the popcorn. I'm excited about the unlimited drinks, and I'm also excited about the comfortable chairs at the movie theater. I'm sorry, what is the question again, Danny?
Yeah, Bob and I will be snoozing in
Well,
these
that's the question. Who falls asleep first?
Let's make bets. Yeah, donate to Christmas Cash for Kids. See who
let's
whoever
place
falls
our
asleep
bets
first. Yeah, well, whoever falls asleep first between the three of us has to donate. Double whatever we made on Christmas Cash for Kids.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, actually, we'll just do this. We'll do a little side bet. I'm happy to cough up $20 if I'm the first to fall asleep to Christmas Cash for Kids.
I'm in on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do we know? How do we know that though? We're gonna all have to sit together.
Yeah. We all have to sit right in the middle.
Mama Cone will be the referee. Mama Cone will sit behind us.
Cone. Yeah.
And the first one does this
before all of us. Yeah.
The first one
Whoever snores or falls out of his seat, hopefully Mama Cone won't fall asleep.
$50 to whomever snores out loud and we can hear it. It's a $50.
So Mama Cone, you are designated as the sleep referee for today.
That's right.
And heck, if all three of us fall at the same time, man, that's going to be more money for Christmas Cash for Kids. You might see my head on Bob Miller's shoulder, Bob Miller's head on your shoulder, and your head just flopped on the aisle.
Oh, my God.
I know one thing. Meatball won't be coming because he'll be snoring faster than any of us.
I'm telling you, those seats they recline. They're so comfy. Mama Cone says, "Got it."
Okay, good. So you are tasked with this, Mama Cone.
That's right.
To see who falls asleep first. So.
Oh, and our friend Sharon Price is coming. She'll be at the movies tonight. Can't wait. Thank you, Sharon.
So there's a little bit of a happy hour beforehand, right?
There is 5 to 7. We're doing a mix and mingle happy hour. We're going to allow people to drop their donations if they can't stay for the movie. We're going to collect some donations for Christmas Cash for Kids. I have a few vendors who are going to be out today as well. Our Helping Hands and Caring Hearts, Jennifer Zimmer, is going to have some freebies for people. We've got Unique Enterprises. They do some renovations and things like that. She's going to have some giveaways. And we've got my friend Lori Owens with Neora, which is skincare and beauty stuff, which we three could all use. So maybe we'll all get a little facial.
You got somebody, a facial? You got anybody that, cuts hair?
I do know somebody that cuts hair, but
that's what I need. I need that.
Or maybe somebody that might shave a scalp nice and smooth,
right?
Something like that.
Or somebody who finally shows us that Danny's hair is actually snap-on hair.
Yeah, it's a wig, man. It's a wig.
Wait. Danny doesn't have a weave. That would be unbelievable if she did.
It'd be unweavable.
Unbelievable. Be
Yeah.
unbelievable if you had a weave, Danny. I
No.
not
All real.
that-
Mama Cone can tell you when I was a baby and she'd push me in the stroller, people would walk up and grab my hair and say, "Is that real?" And she'd be like, "She's a baby. Of course it's real."
so back in the day, before I got married, in my single days, I'd meet, this is before, what is it, Tinder or Tender, whatever that app is. You'd meet, I'd meet girls in classy places like, Subway System or, a local bar or something like that. And I met this one girl who I'll leave nameless, but, we were hanging out and we went back to her house to watch, this was before Netflix and chill. This was Cinemax and chill. We'd watch Cinemax or HBO. And she's, oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to get comfortable. And she come back, man. She took off her hair. She took off her nails. She took off her eyelashes. I guess that was the original catfishing.
Did
before
you,
catfishing was popular.
Did she sit down and say, she sit down and go,
felt very comfortable with
right?
you.
Did she sit down and go, you got any popcorn?
Well, it's kind of funny you say that because everything was fine and dandy. Then when she removed that turtleneck and I saw that Adam's apple, I said, "Oh man, something's wrong here."
Mm-hmm. She ain't no
looks like
Sheila.
a lady.
She
There
ain't
you
no
go.
Sheila. She no Sheila.
No. Nope.
Okay.
So yeah, needless to say, that was a very interesting. There was no HBOing and there was no chilling. There
Yeah.
was me jumping out of a window and running away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, people aren't here to hear about my previous dating life. I'm sure here to talk about your poor daddy. Originally, we were supposed to be out here to give information about news, weather, sports, and here we are talking about Chris's dating life with a woman.
Much more interesting than news and weather and
right.
sports, I gotta say.
Well, getting into news, honestly, Danny, the biggest news, obviously, you and Bob had mentioned in my lateness was the downtown shooting of Frederick County Police Department, Sheriff's Department, and we had again Chuck Jenkins on the show, kind of set straight on what happened. So we always appreciate Sheriff Chuck Jenkins being on, and also in the news, the Frederick County Council on Tuesday night held a hearing on an amended data center bill. The legislation, if passed, would require the location and design of data centers. Of course, that's also big news. And even bigger news is some of the roads might be flooded where you are, because obviously we haven't had a lot of rain. And out in Western Maryland, flooding, from what I understand, is bad. So what you're going to want to do is head to our WFMD Facebook page, okay? You'll see a link on there that'll take you to road closures around Frederick County because of flooding and standing water. We always say, and I know the old saying, it's been said a million times, don't drown, turn around. I heard in our traffic report there was one vehicle that was in water. We don't want to drive into water, then have to take our resources of our first responders to come and rescue. Just turn around and go a different direction. It is not raining as of now outside our studios. It's 61. Cloudy skies, and just be aware we will get some more rain today. Looking at a high of 73. Going to have some heavy thunderstorms. So another good reason, since there are going to be heavy thunderstorms, if you were going to plan to do something outside, well, you know what? Come and hang out with us inside the comfort of a movie theater and see who falls asleep first between me, Bob, and Danny. I better watch how I dress because normally, I don't dress the most classiest way. People might think I'm homeless or something. They might kick me out. That'd be really embarrassing, man, if I got kicked out during the movie. But
it's definitely a perfect night to go to the movies for sure.
Absolutely.
It is.
And not a ball game. I mean, you could go to a ball game, but the Orioles are going to play a doubleheader. They got rained out yesterday. They'll make that up as a doubleheader today. I don't foresee them playing baseball today either, but we'll wait and see. The
Well,
Braves,
it's probably good for them not to be playing.
right? They're
At
not
least the
losing.
standings.
They're not going to lose. And speaking of baseball, the Braves beat the Nats. Nats have lost, are just not very good team either this year. They got beat by the Atlanta Braves 5-2. Also, the Indiana Pacers advanced to the Eastern Conference Final. They got a victory over Cleveland on Tuesday night, a 114-105, eliminating top-seeded Cavaliers. Pete Rose is now eligible to go into baseball's Hall of Fame. The current baseball commissioner, Rob Manfred, said, hey, you know what? He's allowed to go in because he's now passed away. And they allowed him and Joe Jackson both eligible for the Sports Hall of Fame after their careers were tarnished by gambling scandals. And kind of sad, why do we talk about it? But it is news. Olympic gold medalist in Woodbine, Maryland, native Kyle Snyder, probably one of the most successful wrestlers in U.S. history, was arrested in a prostitution sting, according to police in Columbus. Snyder, 29, was charged with engaging in prostitution after he was arrested on Friday, according to court records, which did not list an attorney for him. Messages trying to reach out for comments were not immediately returned. So looks like he's got a little sticky wicket going on.
Literally.
At least.
Yeah,
literally.
Yep.
Listen, you should know not to do that. The aforementioned Tinder or whatever that
Tinder.
app.
Tinder, yeah.
Right now, and especially even just with everyone having a camera in their pocket. Don't do dumb stuff publicly. Do it privately.
Right. Yeah. Don't do it in public. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like fall asleep at the movies.
Yeah. Right. With big drool coming out of the side of your mouth.
Keep your money in your wallet and use it to buy groceries, not women.
Yeah.
This isn't Denmark or the Red Line District or whatever they call it over there. So don't do that. That's bad. That is bad. I gotta wonder though, if they actually with tipping after you're done, if they have a little tip machine here and say here, tip $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. Like when you go to Starbucks, they got that little tip machine.
I don't think they're card carrying. Don't put it on your American Express or your Visa or MasterCard.
Damn loyalty points.
Right? Scan here. It's like sheets.
Like
QR code. Oh,
since you're damaged, do I get a discount on my purchase? Okay, I'm sorry. We are talking about Christmas cash for kids and benefiting Christmas cash.
Round up for the children. Would you like to round up your order?
It sounds like a certain comedy show that we were a part of. But anyway, I digress.
Yeah. I'm going to say goodbye and mosey on out of here.
Drive safe.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tonight at the movies. Siskel, Ebert.
I just broke a pen.
There you go.
All right. We're going to go. We'll see everybody.
Right, we'll
we got to save some of this for later.
Yes.
All right. Have a good morning.
Bye. Oh, goodness gracious. It really does. Takes a wrong turn and just keeps on going. That's what I love about them. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Local Compass with the girls from Antietam World Travel Service. I say girls in the ladies. Samantha from the Frederick News-Post is on to talk about Kids Expo this Sunday. Oh, all of that comes up right after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Oh, yes. Feel better at Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. Boy, they're helping out my husband, Ash. She had a shoulder thing, pinched nerve. It was horrible. And, it does take some time, but they've gotten it fixed up for him, and he's been golfing like a maniac. All right, let's talk about what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com, and when you find them, you will satisfy your meat tooth. There's the website, intensebarbecue.com. IN0, SEBBQ.com for sure. All right. Souls of Joy is on. The shoe collection competition between myself and my good friend Melissa LeClaire. We were the top 2 Key City Rotary collectors last year. And other than a couple young people, I believe, who collected over 600 pairs of shoes, I think we were the next 2 with we were very close to 300. I believe I might have hit 270, and I think Melissa was at 250. So we were very, very close. I would love to get to 300 pairs of shoes. Now, here's the thing. Melissa and I have a lot of the same friends. We both went to the same high school. She's a little younger than me, but went to the same high school. We run with the same kind of circles. So it's very difficult because she does get out there and really pushes and promotes. And I've only got this show, which in effect should have a bigger reach. So here's what I need you to do. I need you, as you're out shopping, look in the clearance aisles. It's fine. I don't mind how much you pay for them, but pick up some new shoes, and you can drop them off. If you would please drop them off to the Home of Everything Frederick, then I'll use that in my count. But if you're out and about and you're closer to the Orioles Nest or the Family Heritage Trust, okay, you can drop it off to them. Doesn't count for me. Or if it's too much for you and you don't go out shopping a lot, you're not looking in some of the shoe stores and all that great stuff, totally understood. I have a shopping cart with Boscov's, who's got some great little slip-on shoes and some really cute shoes for girls. And they're just $5.99 each, plus tax, obviously. But I'm telling you right now, if I can get 5 people to donate even $5 through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, my stuff is on screen, then I'm going to get this order today, and I'll just keep doing that, right? I'll just keep 5-10 pairs of shoes at a time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do what we have to get to our total, okay? Starting in July, I will start updating you with how many shoes I have, because I have been collecting, looking at sales, purchasing for quite a while. But I don't think I might have 60 pairs of shoes right now. So I need your help. We got a long way to go. I know we got until August, but you guys are going to go on vacation and all that fun stuff, as you should. But if you can drop me $5, $10, $20, I will order shoes today, and I'm very, very appreciative. Also, if you do send me some money, can you please just text me or Facebook message me so I know to look for it? That would be wonderful. All right. Let's see what else is happening. That's as important. All right. Now through Friday, it's Armed Forces Week at Mission Barbecue. Get a free sandwich for active duty service members and veterans at Mission Barbecue all week long. All right. Of course, tonight is movie night, but from 5 to 7, it is networking. at Warehouse Cinemas. We're going to have some vendors set up out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So please come out between 5 and 7, and I will get your first drink. Okay? If you don't want beer, because I'm going to have a beer card, and I'm happy to fill you up with beer. But if you don't want beer, I'll get you something else. All right, May 15th. This is tomorrow. Wags for Hope's fundraiser is at Texas Roadhouse. And of course, it is alive at 5. Melissa Quinn, Modern Country. I'm definitely going to head out and see that. Hopefully the weather is decent tomorrow, and would love to. I missed last week, so I know there were about 1,000 people out there. So I'm going to be heading out tomorrow. May 16th, it's the Thurmont Art and Wine Stroll. That is Friday. There's a bunch of artisans, some wineries, distilleries, and breweries. You can head up to Water Street in Thurmont and enjoy that. And then 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's Relay for Life at FCC. So if you're driving by and you're wondering what the heck is going on there, that is what is happening. Saturday, the 17th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Unrivaled Iron Gym and Supplement Stores having their grand opening. And our friends Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic will be on site there as well. They are going to have an office location at 605 East Church Street in that Unrivaled Iron Gym location, which is right next to East Church, the development between downtown and that development, which is very cool. 11 to 2, it is Armed Forces Day. Lunch with Heroes at Mission Barbecue with a live national anthem at noon. Also, our pop-up vendor event, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. We've got vendors with tote bags, drinkwares, health and wellness. So come on by 401 North Market Street between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. and check that out. I have to see who our vendors are on Sunday. That's silly. I don't have, because we have a pop-up vendor event on Sunday, and I believe all of our weekends are close to being sold out. So I need to double check that. Noon to 3, our Dream Pursuits concession trailer is unveiled at PNC Bank on Monocacy Boulevard. And 7 to midnight, I'm going to be at Kicking Up a Cure at the Moose Lodge. Your $30 ticket includes dinner from Whistle Stop, appetizers from Texas Roadhouse, desserts from Clustered Spires Bakery, and line dancing with Sharon, School of Dance. She's going to teach us all the best line dances, and we're going to have a great time dancing all night long. I actually have a pair of boots I might wear. I bought them just because I have a job at WFRE. I mean, because I love country music anyway, but I never really had a pair of cowboy boots. So anyway, I might wear them. May 18th, join me at Kids Expo at Key Stadium. I'm going to be out there from noon to 4. Now, noon to 2, I'll be broadcasting live for WFRE in one tent. And right next door, I'm going to have the Good Morning Frederick tent. And we'll be giving out all kinds of great stuff like magnets. I don't know if you can read this, but let's see if I can. Can't really see it. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Free Maryland lottery scratch off and chance to win $100. You're going to come by and you're going to pick up a free magnet. You're going to put it on your vehicle and you're going to text me a picture of it. And I'm going to send you a Maryland lottery scratch off. And then in September, for Watch and Win, you are ready to go because we show your vehicle on the show. You have 24 hours to respond, and if you do, you win $100. Easy peasy. It's gonna be great. All right, May 18th and 17th, actually the whole weekend. It is also Beyond the Garden Gates, which is a Celebrate Frederick event. All right, May 22nd, it is, of course, Alive at 5. And then A6 Blue Jean Mile for mental health awareness is at Prospect Point Brewery. To register, just go to Charm City Run for details on that. May 24th is Climbing for a Cause to benefit Girls on the Run. Now, I'm going to have some free tickets for you to go to that. You're going to want to go to Good Morning Frederick's social media, our Facebook page, and I'm going to put some stuff on social, and you can win some free tickets to Climbing for a Cause. I'm going to try to be out there and have Good Morning Frederick set up at least for a couple of hours. 11 to 1 on the 24th is Fan Fest at Keys Stadium. May 20, I did not update this. May 27th. I'm just doing it to see if you're paying attention. The Thurmont Community Ambulance Carnival is happening at the Thurmont Event Complex. All right, and let's see what else we got coming up to the end of the month. We've got the 4th Annual Senior Resource Fair is May 29th. Mark your calendar for that. May 31st, mark your calendar for the Run Like a Warrior Family Fun Run to raise awareness about Lyme disease. That is at Hood College. And it's really, nothing's timed. It's not fancy schmancy. Actually, it's going to be a nice jog, stroll, walk around, run. You can run if you want around Hood College's campus. 10 to 5 on the 31st, the City of Brunswick is holding its annual Spring Fest event. The Fort County Lions Club Carnival starts June 2nd, and June 5th, it's Touch a Truck at the Frederick Fairgrounds. It's also the Frederick Farm Bureau's Safety Fair. June 5th at the fairgrounds. Come on out because you're going to be able to ride the mechanical bull free of charge, thanks to Good Morning Frederick and Shannon Flannery, the real estate goddess of Maurer Realty and the founder of Everything Frederick and more. And of course, the shop, the home of Everything Frederick. Okay. We have sponsored the mechanical bull for June 5th's Touch a Truck event at the fairgrounds. You got to come out because we are going to be giving away some awesome t-shirts. We're going to have some other things for you as well. So you need to mark your calendar for June 5th. Let's see what else is coming up that you really want to mark your calendar for. Well, June 8th, the Summer Concert Series starts at Baker Park. And June 13th is Key City Rotary's Low Key Fest happening at Carroll Creek Amphitheater. You can actually go right online now and purchase your tickets through Eventbrite. So search Low Key Festival on Eventbrite. Get your tickets, just $5 each. And we would love to see you on June 13th. We've got a cute triangle playing, and it's going to be a great time. Family friendly, all ages are welcome at this event. And then June 15th is Father's Day, just putting it out there so that you are aware. All right. If you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you got to do is email it to me, everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. And I'd be happy to get it on the calendar. And if you want me to talk about it, just $25 for 5 days, $40 for 10 days. All right, after the break, we're going to come back with Local Compass with Alexandra and Perla from Antietam World Travel Service. And we got Samantha from the Frederick News-Post talking Kids Expo. Yes, that is coming up just after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond compare.
Who's always wanted wanted to go to Alaska. Well, that's me. And I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me. I'm working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information. Oh, I had a little clicky problem there on that. Oh, terrible. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They also take care of your windows and gutters, and even can build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157, or you can send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. You get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, screenshot that so you have the information when you're ready to give her a call and have her come out and do a quote. All right, let's go forward with Local Compass with Antietam World Travel Service. Time for Local Compass, your guide to worldwide travel. Sponsored by the experts of everything travel, Antietam World Travel Service. I'm at Antietam World Travel Service, and I am with Alexandra and Perla. And well, I feel like I missed you guys for a while.
Yeah,
you've been very busy.
1 month.
I know. We had a little reprieve.
Right.
We had a little reprieve, but we're back with Local Compass talking about all the great things people want to know. This is the time everybody's thinking, I want to go on vacation.
Yes.
And you guys are the experts in everything. So, where are we starting?
With me.
Okay.
I'm excited.
You are? Now, when we met you last time, you had just kind of joined the crew.
Correct.
But with lots of experience with destination weddings and honeymoons and group trips and things like that. Is that
Which, by the way, it went amazing.
Yes.
We did a la honeymooners.
I love it.
And destination weddings are literally around the corner. Again, the high season, because it kind of come down after April, May, and June, and then it's
exploding,
and then it comes down because summer is coming, and then it goes up again in September. So if you guys interested, we can talk about destination weddings. But today I'm excited because we're still talking about amazing destinations, which the first destination I want to talk about is Costa Rica.
Okay.
We have already set up a group for next year.
All right.
April. And just think about going to Costa Rica and get to see literally the whole entire country.
Wow.
Between the jungle, go and visit the coffee farm where, because have you tried the Costa Rica coffee?
I don't drink coffee, but I know that there are lots of people out there.
Well, if you're a coffee drinker, I'm pretty sure you know that.
But Costa Rica, I think, would be awesome. So this trip gives you a little bit of everything.
Yes.
The beach, the mountains.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So you will have the option to go zip lining, hiking in the jungle.
Okay.
And of course, they have gorgeous beaches, so you will go and enjoy it.
Yeah.
All this for 9 days tour.
Okay. So the great thing about this is you guys set up a group where you get special rates and you travel with other people, but you benefit from all going together.
Correct.
I love it.
Correct.
I love it.
So that's that one. And we have amazing. Did you know next year we're celebrating the 250th anniversary of the United States?
I did know that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
but 250 years.
That's a big number.
It is a big number.
So for that, we're also doing amazing things here in the United States. So if you don't want to travel international, which is okay, we are going to have amazing groups for natural parks in USA.
Oh, we have some of the most amazing parks in this country.
Yes.
If people haven't been, shame on them.
I know.
So what types of parks are you guys doing?
We're doing a lot in South, but I
It's
don't
going to
know.
be Colorado, and we don't have all the details yet, but
okay.
it will be probably the Grand Canyon or
Oh, yeah.
something
Yes,
like that in the
yes.
Rockies.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, sign up in the link you're gonna see in the video below to get more information if you
Okay.
want to know, so we can send you the promotions and send you all the dates and everything.
Yeah, this is the time to be planning for next year
Yeah.
as well, kind of getting everything firmed up so you know already. You don't have to.
Yeah,
correct.
I like having something to look
and
forward
then
to.
looking far forward is a trip to Africa in 2027.
Oh, wow.
And we're still working out the details, but it most likely will be either spring or fall.
Okay.
And either South Africa with Victoria Falls or Kenya, Tanzania. So we're working on the details. And that will be also a hosted tour from Frederick.
I love it. I love it. And you can get your friends together and sign on, and everything is taken care of.
Details are taken care of. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
so
the
much.
itineraries are wonderful.
So we're going to make sure that the link to get more information about all of these, or if any of these sparks your interest, or if you want to host your own group trip somewhere and you've got enough people together that would do that, they can reach out to you guys and get that in the works.
Correct.
You need a lot of lead time for group trips, though, because a lot of stuff has to be booked and it's hard to reserve
we need
lots of
space.
seats.
Right,
Right?
exactly.
Lots of seats or lots of cruise ship rooms or lots of plane seats, all of that.
Yeah.
So these typically are 1 year and further out. But of course, if you wanted to go somewhere quickly, you contact these ladies and they can get you where you want to go.
Correct.
All right.
So if you're all excited about all the information we just gave you and you're like, oh my God, I want to know more and I would like to know every single details because I'm that kind of person too.
Yeah.
More if I have to go to vacation. We're going to have consumer events, which is we're going to have the sales reps, agents come to explain to us every single detail. On June 20th, we're going to have Sandals. Who doesn't want to go to Sandals?
I love Sandals.
So we're going to have her, we're going to have a consumer event virtual. So you don't have to come here if you don't want to. We will have the link and you'll be able to answer, she will be able to answer all your questions.
Those are really great because you get kind of the expert from the resort, and any question that you can, that maybe you guys haven't experienced somehow, which I doubt, but even there might be
sometimes.
But and there might be new things that have come up in the resorts and things like that.
Yes.
These people can answer those questions for you right away.
Yeah.
And that's so helpful to have. So that's June 20th. And we're going to make sure and put this all on our calendars and on the video as well. June 20th, that's virtual. So they'll reach out to you to get a link. And
you just have to log in and click and you'll get it. And the second one will be for July 22nd. That will be with Collect, which we're going to be having our sales rep in person.
Okay.
He'll come here and answer all the questions about the tours, Costa Rica, Africa, of course, and our natural partners.
So this is the one, all the group tours that are being done, all the answers. So if you're interested in Costa Rica or Africa, any parts of it, or any sort of group tour, then you're going to want to come here. And that's July 22nd here at Antietam World Travel Service.
Right.
Here in Frederick.
And then the other thing we're doing is we are actually going to some local events. We'll be in the streets on September the 13th. We'll have a booth.
Yes.
September 26th and 27th, we'll actually participate in the Oktoberfest.
Oh, very
and
good.
then we're doing a special program guide for the fair.
Very nice.
So we'll be
Excellent.
out in the community with
well, we always love
vendors.
when local supports local,
course.
right? And getting out amongst the community so that you can get those questions answered right away. And you guys can get information you need right away for any trips you're planning.
And to kind of put all that in there is we're giving away a short cruise where people can sign up with a link for, to get out there and meet us and
that's
interact with us.
That's
So
an
we're
awesome
excited.
incentive.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
These ladies are awesome, as well as everyone at Antietam World Travel Service. But why not get a little extra bonus and get the chance to win a trip? That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So a little cruise you could win if you sign up with the links when you see them out and about in the community. And again, we'll remind you when all of these events are coming up, where you're going to be able to find them And of course, you can always go to AntietamTravel.com for all that information. Well, this is exciting.
I'm excited. It's a shame I cannot sign up for the cruise.
Yeah.
Employees are not allowed, but everybody should. So
That's right.
look for the link.
Everybody else should be signed up for sure. Well, we thank you guys so much for everything you do to make people's trips amazing. And we're going to be talking about a trip that Good Morning Frederick is doing. I've been hinting about it. We're getting all the details finalized today, and we're going to come out hard. If you want to go to Alaska
with Danny,
yes, with me, you're going to have the opportunity to do that. So we're going to mark that on your list for next year as well. All of that is coming up, though, and you got tons of opportunities to travel. We love that.
Oh, yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Ah, yes. Cannot wait. I'm so experiential, and I have passed that on to my kids for sure. They also love to travel. I would much rather spend my money going to see amazing places. All right, let's talk about who is making our market fantastic. Market Makers is proudly sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative healing methods to relieve your stress and pain with things like massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and an entire healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, let's find out what's happening at the Kids Expo. Excited to chat with Samantha from the Frederick News-Post about Kids Expo coming to Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium Sunday from noon to 4. I'll be broadcasting live for WFRE from noon to 2. And then Good Morning Frederick will be there until 4 o'clock. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick, Samantha.
Thank you. Good morning.
Well, this is great. So I heard this. How many years have you guys been doing the Kids Expo?
So this will be our third year back since before COVID. We did do some kids and health and wellness expos back in like the early 2000s. So, but yeah, so we're excited to have it back for the third year. It's been a huge success the last several years.
Yeah, I'm excited to be there. I didn't get to go last year, so I'm really excited. So tell me a little bit about, first of all, it's a free event for the whole family, which is awesome. We love that. What can people expect when they come to the Kids Expo?
Well, we have lots of things going on. We have over 25 vendors, local vendors who come and kind of share their services and activities with the kids and families. They range from, Fourth Dimension Fun Center to Smile Frederick Orthodontics. We will have some fun demonstrations throughout the day from soccer shots, Leading Edge Dance Academy. We have a new one coming on, I Code Urbana, so that should be fun for the kids and families. We have lots of giveaways. The first 250 kids will get a free goodie bag and shirt. So that's very exciting.
Very nice.
And then we'll also have Touch a Truck will be there for Frederick County Fire and Rescue. We'll have a lot of their vehicles out there for the kids to kind of look at. Kona Ice will be there. We'll have face painting. So there's lots of fun things. Coyote and Milkshake from the Flying Cows will be there for photo ops. And then, of course, the Nimio Field is opening up the bases so the kids can run the bases as well.
So is all of this happening within the concourse of the stadium?
Yes. So it'll be in the main concourse, and then there will be stuff like right outside the entrance on their grassy area. So yeah. And the kids zone will be free for all kids too. So that's great.
Oh, that's amazing in itself. Just bring the kids and wear them out for a little bit. Let them run around from noon to 4 at the Kids Expo at Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium. Okay, so you could go on Eventbrite, and if you just search Kids Expo 2025, you'll find it. And if you're one of the 250 to register, you get the T-shirt and stuff, right?
Yeah, so it's free to register, but if you, or it's free to come to the event. However, if you register, you get a chance to win a 4-pack of tickets to the Flying Cows, one of their playoff games.
Oh,
So
that's
just enticing
exciting.
to, get the families excited.
Yes. Well, we're definitely excited to be there. Kids Expo 2025 at Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium this Sunday, the 18th from noon to 4. I'll see you out there for both WFRE and Good Morning Frederick. Samantha, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Hope to see everybody Sunday.
All right. Hope to see you guys Sunday. All right. That is it for our show today. Good Morning Frederick streams right here weekdays, 9 a.m., or you can watch anytime on YouTube. I appreciate you guys hanging with me so much every single day. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Get out there, have an amazing day, and let's do what we know how to do best, Frederick. Let's be